On this our WTI crude oil, once again we'll start the analysis from the weekly time frame downward. So if you are to zoom it out, this WTI crude oil, there's one movement we are all seeing here, which is actually a bullish move, right? I think this movement was about early 2020, right? I think we've actually been having this movement since early 2020 on this WTI crude oil. We've actually had an impulse move, a correction was made. Yeah, we had another impulse move, then a correction was made. So I mean, actually keeps going like that, basically, and keeps tapping, keeps going above our 10-period moving average. So the price, which means it's actually a bullish move. And of recent, I think early 2022, this early this year, then we started having this drop on this WTI crude, which means we are now a bearish move. Second is that the price is now below the 10-period moving average. So basically, we are now on a bearish move. I also took out this highs, highlighted this highs, which we would be taking as our resistance level. We saw its price came to this level before it dropped, then we saw it roll up again and drop. So I actually highlighted that price in case the price wants to start ranging, then we should actually take, roll up to that ice. But unfortunately it did not move that way. It actually broke below the level we took as our support, the level below we highlighted, which we took as our support. It actually broke below it, but as again the movement we all know as we move, it actually came back up to test the support level, and now we are on a bearish move. We add another correction, now another impulse move. So basically, if you have to see this movement on this weekly time frame, we are bearish, right? So price is dropping, we should actually look for a way to short it, and price is now below the 10-period moving average. Down to the daily time frame, let's see the analysis from here. So I mean, daily time frame, this was, I think, early June, we've actually been having this drop on this WTI crude. So the price has actually been dropping. So I mean, that is it. So it's actually we have gotten to one level here, as we can see highlighted here. Reason why I highlighted the level is that once the price roll up to this level, we saw it actually came down to this level before we actually now had this breakout from this. So I actually highlighted this level because price reacted there. Now price is at that same level basically. So that is it why I highlighted it. Now let's take a look, because we want to see where the price will be moving the next day. We might not really need that level. So this is actually a bearish move. So let's see it from here. There was an impulse move, we had a correction, right? We had another impulse move, then there was a correction that was made, and now we are expecting another impulse move. This impulse move we are expecting on this WTI crude, we are expecting to actually break these previous lows. This was our previous lows. This is our previous lows, right? So we are expecting the drop to actually break below it. But I think the price actually came to that lows, then it actually rolled up. So the next day again, I still believe we should be actually kind of possibly drop and break below it. If we don't have that bearish move the next day, then possibly on Wednesday we should actually see that bearish move. So I mean, we are still expecting a drop on this WTI to actually break this lows, but this daily movement of it is actually kind of giving us like this little movement. But let's see on the 4-hour time frame where we would love to place a trade. So we would highlight this key level, which is the support level here. And now one level I am seeing here now made, and our lights here again as a resistance level. So basically this WTI crude oil, if it does not drop down to these lows, then we should actually see it break out of this level, this mid-range, and go to this resistance. Why? Because the price is not this range, mid-range. So there are two ways the price can actually move, actually break out from this mid-range, as we all can see. This mid-range give us a little bit of a pullback and roll up to the resistance level, or the price can actually give us that drop and come to this our support level we are seeing on this 4-hour time frame. So it depends on how price will move. It is how we would react. So we can't really predict how price will move the next day, but how it's move is how we are going to react to it and how we are going to take the trade for the day.